All right, you guys, it's been a while since I sat down and actually recorded a reaction. So I'm missing movie trailer viewing. And the one that I'm going to start off with now that I'm back to doing this is The Witcher. Apparently there's been another trailer that's been released. So I'm going to check it out.
I've heard tales of your kind, Witcher. You're a mutant, created by magic.
Looks like maybe we're going to see some more Henry Cavill in this one.
The continent,
More than we did the other one.
hunting monsters for a price. I thought you'd have fangs or horns or something.
I had them filed down.
He sounds like an American here.
People call you a monster too. Why not kill them?
Because then I am what they say I am.
All of our choices draw our destinies closer.
If he is out there, there is still hope.
I have to find Geralt of Rivia.
Don't judge me.
They say witches can't feel human emotion. What do you believe in?
Evil is evil. Lesser. Greater.
Now he sounds British.
Meddling. It's all the same.
No, he's British.
Princess Cirilla is your destiny. I can't protect her. If you dismiss it, you will unleash full calamity upon us all. I'll take that chance.
Ooh, he looks wicked there. I remember that. I remember that from before. Okay, so yes, comes next month, you guys. Yes, I will be checking this out. But one thing that I started to feel towards the end of the trailer was that it felt like it was getting it felt like it was getting long. Like they were showing stuff that they did not need to show. Like it seemed like maybe there was something they could draw to a close, and then they go on with, you know, the last 20 seconds of other stuff, and it just felt like it wasn't necessary. But interestingly, this trailer clocks in at under 2 minutes and 8 seconds, and yet it felt like by the time it was done, it felt like it was more than 2.5 minutes long. And which is weird, because it's so funny how some of these trailers can feel that way. Longer ones can feel shorter, shorter ones can feel longer. And in this case, I just felt like the narrative just went on a little bit too long. And maybe that's why it felt like it was so long. But also, there was quite a bit that they showed here, too. I mean, a lot of action scenes that they showed, various characters that were portrayed. The editing was pretty decent. I liked how they had the combination of narrative mixed with the action scenes and showing us, you know, his abilities, and he looks like he's a force to be reckoned with. I don't understand all his powers because I only have a passing knowledge of this particular series. Now, when I did the first reaction, people were telling me that it was based on books, and they were giving me names of books to like, you know, the names of the books. And I did actually go and hunt down at least one or all of the audiobooks, but I have not had a chance to check them out yet. That's the thing. I'm so busy. It's hard enough to find time to actually watch and focus on a movie, you know, like that I watch while I'm not working. So it's even harder to listen to audiobooks, which are several hours long. And typically the main time that I listen to audiobooks is if I'm doing other stuff around the house, mindless tasks around the house. But because I'm so busy with work, I haven't had time to do a lot of stuff around the house. So I haven't listened to an audiobook for pleasure in forever. I think the last time I did was like back in May. Oh man, I really do miss listening to them, you know, for the story aspect of it. I listen to them every day for my job, but not, you know, that's a whole different, that's different. It's not like listening to something, you know, for the pleasure of it. Not that I don't enjoy my job, but I'm just saying plus the genre that I work in is different than the genre that I typically enjoy. So, you know, I don't really count that as listening to audiobooks, even though it is technically, but whatever. So that was a tangent. Again, I'm back to it. So yeah, I definitely want to check out the show, and I do want to check out the books, and I'm curious. So he's called The Witcher, and the lady said something, was talking to him about witches or something like that. She mentioned something, and so I guess he's an actual witch? Warlock? I can't tell. You don't really get a sense of certain types of supernatural powers in the trailer, or I didn't. Mostly it's him fighting. Towards the end, he had some jacked up, you know, looking black eyes in his face. Looked different, you know, with the veiny look or whatever. So certainly he looked like there was some supernatural stuff going on, but I don't see any demonstration of his power, so I don't know what he can do. I don't know what he does. He does more than use supernatural powers because he mostly is sword fighting in this trailer. That's generally what you saw, physical fighting, not supernatural stuff. So I'm curious to find out more about this character. Now, I don't know how many episodes this series is going to have. I think it's a series. At first I thought it was a movie. Then I think I found out it was a series. So I hope it's not so many that the writing gets weak. And I can't remember if I talked about this in my other one, or like if it came up in the discussion about how many episodes are going to be in this. But hopefully it's going to be, you know, like 8 to 10. To me, sometimes 6, depending on how long the episodes are. But to me, if there's a particular story arc that's going to be told, a lot of times, if the writing is absolutely awesome, it can be done in, well, it depends on how much story you want to tell, I guess. But if it feels to me like some of the most effective seasons have been ones that are about 6 to 10, maybe 12 episodes long. When you start to push into episodes that are like 20, it's like 20 some episodes per season, I feel like the writing gets really weak and they start doing things like filler. But I get the sense that a lot of times, well, especially with series shows on, like, let's say Netflix or Amazon Prime, as opposed to network series shows, it seems to me like the writing is much better. They have a very clear focus as to where they want to go, and that's what they write toward. And so we have tighter seasons, more well-written seasons, less waste of time type episodes. So I'm thinking that this is probably going to be the case with The Witcher, but won't know till we check it out. And I'm looking forward to it. I like Henry Cavill. I mean, he's pretty awesome looking, you guys. He's cool. He's tough. He's got that good look with the white hair, you know, going down. He's got perfect facial features for The Witcher based on the pictures that I have seen of him. I do like, I did mention in the other reaction video that I did that I remember one of the earliest like concept pictures or like early picture of him as The Witcher, and his hair was pure white and it was very pristine looking, and it didn't look like it fit with his skin tone, his face. I mean, I could go with it because that's what The Witcher looks like, but on a real person, it just wasn't a good fit. Now, it looks like, as I said in my other video, that they've taken that and they've toned it down and they've made his hair look more natural. So yes, he has like white/gray hair, but it's not such a glaring head of white hair, very pristine looking. It looks real, definitely looks better. So I do like that they did that. And anyway, okay, I can't think of anything else to add about this particular trailer. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this show, and it's definitely going on my to watch list. And I think that's it for now, you guys. Bye.